working capital turnover, it is an efficiency ratio. You remember we were talking about efficiency ratios yesterday, where we said how efficiently you use your assets to generate sales. So, we said I am using 10 crores of assets to generate a turnover of 50 crores, right, sales of 50 crores. So, my asset turnover is 5 times. And whose example did we give, saying, was it yours, someone? Who was using 10 crores of assets to generate 70 crores of sales? किसका एग्जाम्पल दिया था, किसी का नहीं दिया, तो उस क्लास में दिया होगा. ओके. सो देन वी सेड in the example that we were giving yesterday, even though just to remind you, you are giving this example, assets 10 crores, this is my business, my business, this was somebody else, B, I am just write B, 10 crores, sales 50 crores, 70 crores. So, using assets of 10 crores, so my asset turnover is 5 times, which is sales by assets, here it is 7 times. But if my net profit ratio is 10%, and for this person it is only 5%, and why is that? Because using the sales, I only do high quality sales at high prices. So, my net profit is 50 crores ka 10%, 5 crores say, and his net profit, he is selling at a low price. So, he is able to generate more sales, but his net profit is only 3.5 crores. So, do you see that the net profit ratio 10% and there it is 5%, and that is what we were saying yesterday, right? Didn't I say this? Why are you all looking blank? मैंने बोला था ना? So, just as we had, so what it meant, and didn't I say this also, कि return on assets was net profit by assets, which is the same as net profit by sales into sales by assets. Do you remember that? Yeah. So, this thing is cancelling out, right. So, we said net profit, return on assets is net profit by assets. So, it is a interplay of two forces, net profit by sales and sales by assets, right. Are you getting it, that even though I am using 10 crores of assets to generate only 50 crores of sales, while my competitor is generating 70 crores, but I am only doing higher price sales. So, I have a better margin, while he, for example, let us say it was Aman, is grabbing every single customer, right. In the process, he is having more sales, but less profits. So, these are different business strategies, right. So, what is working capital turnover? Sales divided by average working capital. Just as we had this thing asset turnover, we also have working capital turnover. How efficiently you are utilizing your working capital to generate sales. I was talking yesterday that she has gone there. We said na ki I am utilizing your money, I am utilizing by paying her late, or basically having a high account payable collection payment period of 120 days, while selling to them either in 0 days or either in cash, 0 days means cash, or giving a smaller credit 30 days. Then I am effectively utilizing her money to generate sales, and that shows, in some ways it is showing efficiency, you can say it is you are very selfish or all, that is a separate issue. But the truth is, it shows efficiency and smart business strategy, because when you are in business, there is intense pressure to generate profits, intense pressure to be cash rich, right. So, what this is showing is, let us look at the example. Sales was 280 and 300, net working capital is 110 by 127. So, working capital turnover is sales divided by net working capital. So, it has gone down 2.55 to 2.36, and average working capital turnover, you see this word average. So, this is based on closing. You might have seen this every time, right. In every slide I have just calculated one for the closing, one for the average, and the numbers are differing, right. So, but average gives a better picture, because here it was low. The working capital, the sales rose from 280 to 300, working capital rose from 110 to 127, and the average working capital turnover is 2.53 that way, right. So, this is basically showing, for the same amount of working capital, how much sales you are generating. So, for a working capital of 127, if our working capital was 1, our sales is 2.5. If our working capital is 100, our sales will be 253. Since our working capital is 127, our sales is 300. You got what I am saying? Next.